And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take.
Here's Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The numbers for Zeke from last week: 23 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he should sing.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is incomplete. The Cowboys at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
Well, he better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple picked off. Matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. These two teams all tied after one. second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Ready.
Up the middle with Eckler. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Switch. Yellow. Blue. Check.
York able to send this one through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
To throw is Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him. And
this is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Throwing. Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quincy Roche. A sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Daniels looking to throw. Incomplete.
timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To the air goes Daniels. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Down to the 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Now Daniels. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Daniels from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Breaks through the contact. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Prescott to throw it. And that's complete to Cooks. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he's got it inside the 10. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Prescott now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Prescott yet again. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Staying on his feet. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll begin up at MetLife Stadium, the Giants hosting Tampa Bay in an NFC matchup. And this one all tied as they've gone to the intermission.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, fighting off the defender. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Robinson on a give right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And got his man complete. A big play here for Dallas. miss. 42 yards. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Here's Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. He's in the space past the 25. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the... Back now at Commanders Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing now is Daniels. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Robinson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. throwing. Prescott. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They go play action. Daniels. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early?
Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
If they're able to come back to tie or win this game, I think this is a play that we're going to look back on as the game changer. That really changed the tone and what the opposition wanted to do when they're trying to run some time off the clock and add to its lead late in this contest.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Prescott to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Daniels.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
To the air goes Daniels. And that's complete to Brown. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. There it is. 4th and inches. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Dallas, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll have the short